Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Enshrouded, and in this video I'm going to show you guys a location for a legendary gem. So I'm now farming for a couple of hours this area, this elixir well. So it's in the north of the Albanese summit, so you start here and then it's all the way here. And I was expecting that there will be a gem drop. And what I saw with my testing was that specific NPCs in the world, they drop specific gems according to the level of that area. So all the gems, I think they can drop everywhere, but according to the area, they got a certain level. And that's true. So, and what I saw too was, this morning I made a video about this. This is the material that you need to have to upgrade gems, and they got a level 2. So to upgrade a level 25 gem, you need to have this material and you need to have a level 25 gem forge. So that's very important. So I'm farming here and I was really surprised because this guy, he dropped this gem. And I'm going to show you guys how you need to get it. So this is a legendary gem. I was a little bit expecting it here, but not legendary. So I'm going to keep this one and I'm going to show you guys which NPC dropped it, that you can farm it until you got this gem. I cannot do a lot with this gem at the moment. I can socket it, because the level does not matter for the weapon. If you got an open socket, you can throw it in, I think. So I got in this weapon, I got a level 25 gem, and this weapon was only level 3. So that's possible. So you can go to a lower gem forge and just socket a gem in a lower level weapon too. That's not a problem. You can see it. If it got a gem socket, you can throw it everywhere in. But upgrading, you need to be in a forge that allows level 20. And that's important. I still need to find that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do. So I'm going to leave the game, because I'm going to restart the game, let the enemy spawn back in, and I will go the route that I took now 10-15 times already, because I wanted to farm the elixir boss here to get a legendary weapon with the socket. That was the plan. So something came in between. That was gem here. So what can this gem, by the way, do? So you can see it got 65 physical resistance. It got 65 bonus maximum resistance, 55 ice explosives damage, and minus 30% movement speed. So yeah, it's not really that great in my opinion. Oh no, it's if you block. Blocking or aiming for a short time grants plus 65% physical and plus 65 magical resistance, but slows the movement by minus 30. Getting hit or attacking while buffed create an ice explosion that deals 55 ice damage and slows enemies. So that's not bad. If you play, if you block and aim, this can be very good. So what do you need to do? So I parked my altar over here. So why here? Because it's just before the ice zone starts. Be sure that you got ice resistance. And then, now it's reset, then I just run up. For me, my resistance, frost resistance, is just okay. I can be here for 40 minutes, but I don't need to have more than that. So I just run in. And then I kill all the enemies for the runes, but that's something for a next video. I figured out what you need to do with the legendary runes. But first I want to get a legendary weapon that I got after the patch yesterday. And therefore I'm farming this guy at the moment, the boss here, in the elixir well. So let's go up. And I need to see that I don't pass it, because I need to go somewhere to the left here over the bridge. So let me have a look. Where is the bridge? Maybe it's a little bit further. Here it is. So this is the marking point. You just go here to the left. And then you keep running. Then you go here to the right. And now you will be in the elixir well. And the enemy that dropped that legendary gem was this one. So it's this dude. Yeah, and there is now a dragon, but that's not a problem. So it's this guy that is sitting here. Yeah, where he is, by the way. Is he blocked? No, it was not this guy. So they are changing. It was a guy with a shield. It's possible that it's the same NPC, but I don't know. So it was the first one that I saw here. I think if they got a shield, I think it's that dude over there. If they got a shield and they are a little bit stronger, I think it will drop the legendary. But this is another dude. So he looked like this guy, but he had a shield. And this dude does not have a shield, and it's not a night shield, dudes. Yeah, I'm going to ignore this one. And then a little bit further, there is another one. And this one, I think can drop it too. But I didn't have it from a one that looks like this, because they are very strong too. So I'm going to kill now this one. But I think if you come here and you kill the enemies, at some point they will drop. I think it's not all the enemies, because those guys already killed like 100 of them, and they never dropped the gem. It's always the guy, I think, with the shield, because they are a little bit stronger in my opinion. Here we go. So let's have a look. No, this time he does not have the gem, and this guy, no, just runes. So, and then you just run in, for you guys that are interested, so you can farm this really quick. So, but if you want to go specific for the gem, and there is always a chance that this enemy drops it too, because I think this is a more powerful enemy too, but I don't have arrows at the moment. So I'm just going to show you guys the end boss, because that's very simple. So you can just come here, you don't need to do a lot here. So you just go here to the right and he's sitting here. That's very easy, so you don't need to jump over the lava. So you just sit here. Yeah, and by the way, I'm very, very strong equipped. So... And I always play with a shitload of life leech. So you can see, if I'm hitting a lot of enemies, I get a lot of life back. So I can just, yeah, stand here and hit him. You can see it on my HP, and I'm level 34. So let's have a look what this boss drops, because my guess is that he can probably drop the gem too. But like I said, I didn't yet get it from him. So here we go. A lot of loot, so let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's good. I got my first epic here. My backpack is of course full, so I'm going to clear it a little bit, but I didn't get the gem on him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go again. So if you want to get this one, just come to this area. The first two NPCs I got it on with the shield. You can keep trying the boss too, what I just showed you guys, but I'm not sure that he's going to drop the gem. Thanks for watching, have fun, bye bye.